Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a pretty sad video. I just want to stress before I really go into it, this is not an April Fool's joke, okay? This is serious. And that is that the Civilization 5 multiplayer series with Johnny and Adam and Ryan has been canceled. And before I really go into it, I recorded this video earlier and I forgot to mention some stuff I should have mentioned at the start. There's not a single person to blame for this. If you're going to be angry at someone, be angry at me. Okay, I do not want to see anyone directing their anger towards any of the other people. Alright, if you're going to be angry at me. You can call me whatever the hell you want. You're not going to go, leave a comment and say, oh, this and this person ruined it, or whatever. I don't want to see any of that. If I see it, I'm going to, either delete the comment, which I'll probably do anyway, or, I might have to block you if you cross the line. So keep that in mind. If you're going to be like, oh, I'm sad that it ended, that's fine. I'm not going to block you for that. But if you really cross the line, I might have to block some people. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but just in case someone's like, oh, I'm going to call this person a loser faggot, and then they do it, and they're like, whoa, why was I blocked? There you go. It's because you crossed the line, okay? Think about it. So anyway, the series is canceled for a very simple reason. Okay, a lot of people are going to say, oh, but in part 6, Johnny was replaced by, computer-controlled sort of AI, NPC type thing. That's why it's canceled. Nope, that's not it. That's not it at all. It's because of scheduling issues. Okay, that's what's going on here. There's nothing weird going on. The others decided not to make a video because I think they were a little afraid that they were going to get a lot of hate. A lot of angry people breathing in their neck. But I like to keep people informed. I figured, you know what, I'll take the plunge. I'll do it. I'll let people know on my channel. And this is mostly meant as sort of a way to notify my subscribers as to why this series is not going up anymore. So if you're from someone else's channel and for some reason you really dislike someone else in the series, keep it to yourself, okay? Do not go over to that person, hate on them. It's not anyone's fault. So the reason why we're really quitting, like I said, it's scheduling issues. We had a big talk about this the other week, and it's because Johnny couldn't really show up for every recording, okay? I don't really know what his life is like, so there's no judgment in me saying that. I'm not saying, it's his fault, he's not showing up anymore. If he says, I can't make it, then I believe him. I like Johnny. I like everyone in the series. I mean, I am super sad that that it ended. I really, really enjoyed the series. It's probably one of the most fun I've ever had recording a series. I love Civ. I love those other guys. It was a lot of fun playing with them. And I'm just really sad to see it end. I mean, you guys obviously enjoyed it because it is probably one of my best series in terms of views. Like, lots of people watched it, left comments, told me what they thought about the series. And when we didn't upload for a week, which has happened a lot of times, people were always asking, what's up with the video, where to go. So there you go, everybody's sad, and I'm pretty sure that all of us are not very happy with the fact we're going to have to end it. But it's basically because Johnny can't show up to every recording session. That doesn't mean that you're going to have to go over to Johnny and be like, oh, Johnny, what are you doing? This is your fault. It's not his fault, okay? Like I said, if you're going to blame anyone, blame me. Get mad at me, whatever, if you have anger that you need to release, just release it this way, I can take it, I hope, unless there's a lot of you out there, then, maybe cool it down a little bit, but, yeah, I mean, we're just really sad, I had to end this way. Johnny can show up for recording sessions sometimes, and, that's, like I said, I don't know what his situation in life is like. I have no idea, I only know him from the Civ stuff. And I really like the guy, so there's no judgment whatsoever from my side towards him. And, what he said is, maybe I could do it if we didn't have to upload a video every single week. And the thing is, with series like these, especially when they're that popular, you want to keep that going. You want to have a sort of flow in it, same as like television when you tune into channel, whatever, channel 9, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Maybe there's a show at that time that you always watch. You know what to expect then. You know what the show is about. You're excited to see it. At what channel it is, what time, all that. And it was just, it was very tough for us to keep that up because sometimes someone would show up or there was some reason why we couldn't record, and that was really annoying. And we can't say, okay, you know, we'll just upload a video whenever we feel like it. It just doesn't really work, because then you get like one upload a month, and it's going to take forever to finish it, and people are going to, you know, forget about it and be like, oh yeah, that series still going, man, whatever. You know, that's sort of the challenge as a YouTuber, is to get people excited, keep them excited, and be like, okay, well, tune in next week and watch this and that. And sort of be like television a little bit in that way, sort of the programming type thing. So we couldn't really do that, you know, it just didn't really work out. And that's the reason why we're stopping. We can do it. We didn't want to go and say, oh, you know, we'll just record whenever we feel like it, whenever we're all, you know, together, just sort of like that, just a coincidence, like, oh, hey, we're all online, let's go and do it. We can't really do that, because a lot of people are not always on Skype. I know I'm not always in Skype. I know Johnny is definitely not always in Skype. He mostly just showed up when we were about to record. And that's, you know, we can't really do that. It just doesn't work. It does not work. And that's why we decided to stop it. Now, I'm hoping, you know, that I still get to play with those guys, because I really enjoyed playing the game with all of them. I met all of them because of this Civilization thing. And, you know, they're some of the nicest guys I've ever met on the internet. And that's why I'm pretty sad that this series is coming to an end. You know, I always tried to show up. Always tried to do my part, because I knew, you know, for me, it's just fun. You know, just playing a game, just putting it up on YouTube. It's sort of a hobby for me, you know, the whole YouTube thing. But for Adam and Ryan, I believe, it's like their job, you know. So it's important for them to do that thing that I said, where you have to flow, you know, where you're like, okay, every week there's a video, stuff like that, you know, schedule, programming. It just, you know, it makes sense to keep that up if you're doing it as a job. That's just how it works. You need a schedule, and you need to sort of, you know, bring order to the chaos, which I've never done. I just look at my uploads and I'm like, oh, hey, I haven't uploaded freaking, you know, Banished in 2 days, because I'll throw one of those up today, because I always have little stash of videos sitting around. So that's how it works, you know. For me, it's just a hobby, and I tried to be really respectful towards the guys. And whenever there was a recording session, I would just show up on time. You know, I would be there. I would get it done whenever I could. I would, you know, tell them like a week in advance. You know, that week I have an exam, or that day, so I'm not gonna be able to record then. So we got to do it before then. That's sort of, you know, how I did things. But that's the reasoning behind it. I hope you guys understand. Like I said, do not get angry at anyone except me. Okay, that's probably the reason the others didn't upload a video, is because they knew that people were going to shit down their necks. And, you know, I just wanted to keep my subscribers updated. And that's, you know, people were asking about it. There you go. Series canceled. And hopefully I get to play some more games with Adam and Ryan at some point. We can, you know, upload videos. It's good. It's good, because I really like those guys. I hope that can happen. And I hope you guys understand. And understand that it's not ending because one of us was like, oh, I don't feel like doing it anymore, or, you know, whatever. It was a decision, that's sort of a group decision, and there wasn't really anything we could do about it besides that. So, yeah, I hope you guys understand. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.